Custom levels are possible in the Insane Trilogy. That is the latest thing that I've been experimenting with. And I know there's lots of other things that I'm supposed to be working on that I haven't done yet, but I just keep getting distracted by finding new things you can do with this game. And I do actually have something to share this time. You can download this and play it right now, hopefully. I haven't actually uploaded it yet, but by the time this video goes up, I should have done. So here you go, here's something you can play. So as you can see, this is called Sanity Beach ARD Mode, and ARD Mode is something that someone commented on one of my other videos, but it's actually the name I've always planned to use for something like this, so I promise I didn't steal it. ARD Mode was actually what I originally thought about calling a Crash NST OST, but I decided against it. Anyway, this is a very, very basic level mod, and all I've really done is change the crates, and I'm still learning how to do even that. But you can change a lot more than just the crates. You can basically move anything in a level anywhere you want, but for my first level mod, I just wanted to make something simple and just get it released so that people can try it out. So this should be available to download now. It will be up on thewarproom.com, which is a website that I started a few days ago, mostly because I'm so bad at replying to tweets and comments, and I want to be able to answer all the questions I'm getting in a way that doesn't give me a headache like Reddit does. So I just needed somewhere where I could actually discuss and explain stuff properly, so I made a website where I could do that. So go to thewarproom.com and go to the mod download section if you want to download this and play the level yourself. I'll put a link in the description of this video where you can get it, and I'll include installation instructions when I post it. And the reason why I haven't gone into the level yet is because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who wants to play it blind. Like, Sanity Beach is obviously a very short level, so I didn't have a lot to work with, but I think I've managed to add a hint of some kind of puzzle platforming to this, especially if you want to get all the boxes. And it is much easier if you have some Aku-Akus, but it is possible to break all the boxes without them. So I'm hoping that some people will try the challenge of finding a different way to do it. And I already have some ideas of how to limit that kind of cheating in the future, but I can try that with my next level mod. So I'm going to play it now and show you how to get the gem the proper way. If you want to try the level yourself, then I'd recommend playing it and trying to get all the boxes before you watch this. I'm recording this mostly for the people who don't have the game on PC but are still interested in seeing what's possible. And I would actually love to see some videos of people trying this level blind. But obviously, since I made this, this won't be a blind playthrough. But let's go. And there's a hint letting you know you can destroy all the nitros without needing any Aku-Akus. I should explain that I've worked out how to add nitro crates to any level, but not nitro switch crates yet. So for now, I'm going to have to come up with other ways of destroying them all, because I want to make sure it's always still possible to get the gem on any modded levels I make. I don't think it's fair if you can't progress through the game properly if you replace a level with my version. So I'm going to try to make sure you can still always get the gem. So right away there's some evidence of something being changed. I think that was important, that I could put something in right at the start that shouldn't be there, just to make a statement and say, yep, this game is modded now, here you go. I hope you like my shorts, by the way. That's not part of this mod, but I can upload it if you want. Anyway, I'm obviously going to need to blow this nitro crate up somehow if I'm going to get all the boxes, but I don't have any Aku-Aku masks currently, so I'm going to have to sacrifice my friend over here to help me out. Did you hear that? I can check that it's definitely gone, and yeah, that worked. So let's continue. There's not a whole lot to do in the first half of this level because I moved a lot of crates to the end of it, and you'll see why when I get there. Here's another crab. I'm kind of hoping that people will kill the first crab without thinking about the nitro and just assuming there'll be a way to destroy it later on, and then get to this crab and use it to blow up this nitro because it's a bit more obvious, and then realise how they were supposed to break the first one. That would be like the ideal reaction to the start of this level. But after this, there's not a lot going on with these steps. These crates are different to what they normally are, because after I finished everything else in the level, I basically just dumped all the leftover crates on here. And I've almost made it to the checkpoint, and oh, maybe not. There is still a checkpoint in the level, don't worry. I've just moved it slightly to fit better with my version of the level. So I'm going to kill this turtle, and then I'm going to jump on this one and spin him back the other way, because I need to keep this third one alive. And if you can guess what this outline crate is going to turn into, then you might realise why I need to keep him alive. And here's the checkpoint, and oh, it's a crab. Did you notice he wasn't in his usual spot? He has moved a little bit. Obviously I could use him to destroy all those nitros right now, but if you look closely, you'll notice another outline crate behind them, so it might be better to wait until you know what that is before you do anything drastic like causing a huge explosion. So I have provided a nice easy way to get past the nitros so you can safely move on and come back later if you need to. And with all these outline crates lying around the level, I should probably go and hit the switch to activate them, shouldn't I? But oh dear, what's going on here? This is different. There's no switch here, so I'll try looking somewhere else, and I'll come back to this in a minute. Let's go up the other path first and see what's up here. This turtle is safe to kill. I don't need to use him for anything. And here's the switch and a few other things. There's the exit right there, but I don't think I can reach it just yet. I mean, you can definitely jump over or jump around these crates if you're careful, but you'll miss out on the gem if you don't do the whole level. So I'm going to carefully spin this switch and then go and see what it's actually done. So here's one of the outline crates, and it's turned into a nitro. And you can see now why I wanted to keep that crab alive. So I just got to be careful when jumping back over here. I don't want to land on him and squash him, and I also don't want him to kill me. But there we go. Boom! Perfect. That is so satisfying. I love doing that. But don't forget, there was another outline crate just before the checkpoint, and oh good, it's another nitro. You've got to be careful again when getting past this turtle going the other way. And there we go. That is it for the backtracking. So let's go back to the pit, because obviously I still can't get past those nitros at the end. So just like the original version, it's easy to get across here if you're not worried about all the boxes, but it's a little bit more tricky if you are. I mean, it's not too crazy, but it is a bit harder than the original version, and if you die, you've got to do all that stuff with the nitros again. So that's one reason I moved the checkpoint further into the level. And I turned all of these into life crates because I imagine people are probably going to lose more lives on this than the original version of the level. And since I am planning to mod jungle rollers as well at some point, it'll probably be a good idea to stock up before you get there, because I can't imagine how horrible that level might turn out after I've had a good go at it. And of course, what is the solution to all of those nitros but another turtle? I'm sorry, buddy, but it's for the greater good. You will be remembered. Thank you, friend. And don't forget this box that's appeared up here. It disappears off screen once you get close, so you might miss it if you're not paying attention. And with that, I should be at 49 crates and I should get the gem. Beautiful. You will only get the gem if you don't already have it for Sanity Beach, but this is a new game, so I got it. And that was my first Insane Trilogy level mod. The first Insane Trilogy level mod, potentially. I can't say for certain, but there we go. It was very simple, but there is so much more you can do, and the next level mod I release will be a bit more advanced than this because I'm learning all the time and I'm finding a lot of interesting stuff. And I know I keep saying I'm going to try to explain what I've done every time I show any kind of modding that I do, but I actually have somewhere to write it all up now, so keep an eye on the warp room for that. And I have changed the save slot image as well. I sort of discovered how to make custom textures across the whole game as a result of wanting to put this little detail in. That's how I changed Crash's shorts as well. And this always happens. I'm always getting distracted by tinkering with things that I'm not planning to tinker with, and that's why it's taken me so long to do more music stuff. It's because I got distracted by making custom levels, but I am going to get back to that, and I'm going to explain all the things I've said I'm going to explain, and I will get through it all, I promise. That's probably enough for now, isn't it? There'll be a download link in the description, plus installation instructions, and I'll try to post some kind of explanation on the warp room as soon as I can. It's all kind of complicated and I'm still working it all out myself, so I don't know how well equipped I am to actually explain how this stuff works, but I'll try to at least explain what I did for this level, because I can tell you that. So I'll do that soon. Please let me know if you played this level and what you thought of it. Let me know if you recorded it for whatever reason. That would be awesome. Like, my favourite thing about Little Big Planet was always watching other people play my levels and how they reacted to them and how they found ways to break them, so I love that. Even if this is something that's only very short, it would still be interesting. Jungle Rollers ARD Mode coming soon, which will hopefully be a bit more exciting than this one. And see you soon. And I hope you have a nice day.